Hello and welcome to our channel Football Fanatics. My name is Raza and today I am going to discuss about a thrilling encounter that held between Serbia and Cameroon. But before going towards our vlog, if you haven't subscribed our channel, then please subscribe our channel and click the bell icon button to get latest updates of football. So coming back to our vlog, Cameroon went ahead then managed to erase a 2-goal deficit to draw 3-3 when Serbia in a thrilling Group G match at Al Janoub Stadium on Monday. After both teams lost their opening games in a group that also features Switzerland and the tournament favorites, one of the favorites I must say, Brazil. The point might not enough to help either team to get through to the round of 16. But it will keep them alive headed into match day 3 and it gave watching fans around the world something to get excited in the early kickoff. After falling behind 3-1 in the 54th minute, Cameroon seemed all but out of the game. History said the same as well. Prior to the Monday, only two African teams in the World Cup history had ever come back from a 2-goal deficit to get a result. First is South Africa's 2-2 draw with Paraguay in 2002 and the second is Ivory Coast 3-2 win against Serbia back in 2006. The rest of the world hadn't fared any better. Teams that have fallen behind by 2 were just 9 against 428 and 13. In these figures, 9 were won, 428 were lost and 13 got draw, meaning less than 5% of those teams have been able to rescue a point at least. Everything changed when Abubakar replaced Hungula in the 55th minute. His perfectly timed run in 1 versus 1 to score the team's second goal with an incredible chip that he assisted Maxim equalizers minutes later. Had it not been for arguably the team's best player, Agususa, Cameroon might not have been needed a comeback. First, the Napoli midfielder let Pavlovic run unimpeded through the box and go unchallenged to head in the Serbia's first goal. Then just 2 minutes later, he cheaply gave the ball away at the top of the box and didn't intend to win it back at least, which gave Savage the chance to put Serbia in front. For most of the match, Serbia controls the game. Despite falling behind in the 31st minute on a corner kick that was stabbed home by Castelletto, Serbia dictated the play for most of the games in the first two thirds. Outside of that goal, Cameroon rarely threatened and Serbia were consistently able to play their way through to the final third. Pavlovic 1 minute into the first half stoppage time and Savage 3 minutes gave them a deserved lead just before the half and it looked like a foregone conclusion. But Serbia crumbled and it was a massive missed opportunity to give themselves a chance of reaching the knockouts heading into the match against Switzerland on Friday, where Serbia will now likely be needed a win to advance depending on what happens between Brazil and Switzerland. Had they beaten Cameroon, it opened up the possibility that draw would have been enough for them. Before this match, a pre-match shock came when Cameroon's starting goalkeeper Onana was not on the team sheet surprisingly. His absence came in the wake of a disagreement with the coach who Onana felt set up the team to play too defensively as per sources told Football Fanatics. And Onana surprisingly not only left the team but possibly the World Cup as well. Eto'o, the Cameroon Federation president, attempted to persuade Onana to remain with the team but he remained unsuccessful. With the Inter Milan goalkeeper unavailable, Song turned to the French-born Ipese, who debuted for Cameroon back in 2021 and plays for Abha in Saudi Arabia. There was nothing Ipese could have done on Serbia's first goal, but he could have done better on the second at least. It's possible to say how Onana's presence would have impacted the game, but with 1 point through 2 matches, Cameroon's hope of qualifying will be tough as they face Brazil in the next game. As far as best performance of the match It's Abu Bakar's goal and assist coming on in the second made all the difference for Cameroon. And for worse, Angucia. His pair of mental lapses near the end of the first half cost the Lions the lead and possibly the game. The thrilling draw was the first game at the World Cup in Qatar in which both teams gave up their lead. But the result suited neither side as well. They have 1 point and either Brazil or Switzerland can qualify with a win when they meet later on Monday. Well, guys, that's a brief wrap up of today's game between Cameroon and Serbia of FIFA World Cup 2022. And that's all for today. If you haven't subscribed our channel, then please subscribe our channel and click the bell icon button to get latest updates from Football Fanatics. See you in our next vlog. Till then, it's goodbye.